For the next edition of Trailcup in Ulstrup, I have made a significant change to my bike by mounting flat pedals. I think that I have developed some bad habits while riding clips, and the flat pedals enabled me to relearn some of the basics. So one of the things is that I don't think I weight the bike properly, and that could show by trying to do a bunny hop. So when I mounted the flat pedals and first tried to bunny hop, I almost fell off the pedals and the bike itself. So it took a little bit of practice, a few rides to get used to back to riding flats again. But overall, I think it's very beneficial to go back to flat pedals and try to focus on the basics again. Another issue that I had with the clipless pedals, I have been running the Crank Brothers Mallets Enduro version, was that I wasn't really able to click out of them as fast or as nimble as possible, and then I had a hard time to click back in. And the thing is that when the track is rough and there's a lot of features, then sometimes it's helpful to have a leg out and readjust again, and I was just not really able to do that. Having said that, I don't think clipless pedals are bad. I just think that you really need to be proficient in using them correctly. Yeah, and if they're used correctly, then they offer also benefits. The risk with flat pedals is that if you slip a pedal and hit your shim, then it is quite painful. So on my Jeffsy I got a pair of Hope F20 aluminium CNC machined pedals with 8 pins on each side. I remove the middle pins or the center pins to have a more concave shape of the pedal and have better grip. Now all I have is Hope with the Hope pedals. A couple of small things that I have done to the bike before. So one was full service of the 1-up dropper post, which was super easy to do, and it's a pleasure. And then I adjusted the rebounds and the low speed compression settings on the fork just a little bit, a few turns, a few clicks, to make it more stiff and more responsive to the terrain. Maybe I'll also try to check the rear shock if there's any oscillations when I ride off a curb, but yeah, that's optional, I'm not sure. At the moment I'm pretty satisfied with how the bike rides. Yep. So I'm at Trailcup in Ulstrup, and at the moment it's sunny and nice, but it has been raining for the past day, and yeah, there's a lot of probably mud and slippery, wet off-campers to tackle. Tak. We're at stage 1. There's some sharp flat turns, then followed up by a drop into loose sand, loam, and then it continues with a little uphill and some loam to finish off. Tack. Stage 2, some tabletops to begin with, quite flowy, and then it continues into a rough off-camber. I've been told that it's been built up a little bit with a berm and that it's been made a little bit easier. Yeah, let's see if I can hit that spot. Hold up, Martin. Are you okay? Stage 2 went good. I didn't do any major mistakes. I think I could brake a little bit less towards the end, but overall I cleared it without crashing, which is most important. It's stage 3 now. It's blind. We don't know what's coming. I'm expecting to pedal. Tack. Oh, I think I did really good on this one. It's a lot of Sam Hill type of turns, foot out, flat out. I think the flat pedals really helped, and yeah, I managed to carry speed and momentum. I think it was good. stage 5 and no, stage 4 and 5. A lot of pedaling. Really flowy, but a lot of pedaling. There's time for cake. Review. Stage 6, it's blind and it started pissing rain. It looks like a lot of sharp turns in grass, so slippy. Tack.
Ja, det bliver også koldt at stå. Men det er ligesom om, der bare kommer mere og mere lige nu.
Stage 7, 8, 9. 7 is flowy. 8 is long as hell. And 9, it's just terrible. Technical, and it rained. Tack. Op for helvede. Yep. Stage 9, last one. This is what I have been saving energy for.
Tak.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
The Trailcup in Ulstrup is done and dusted, or one might say done and mudded. I got one of the best results in the Trailcup races, and I think it's due to mounting flat pedals. It's just given me heaps more confidence. I could put down the power whenever I needed. I didn't need to worry about clicking in, clicking out. I think it went really well in the beginning of the stages, especially some of the blind stages. But then afterwards it started raining heavily, and that's when stuff went downhill. It began to be muddy and slippy, and it was tiring as well to ride in mud. We were queuing up on stage 7. It's because someone crashed on that stage and needed to be carried out, so we had a longer break there, and after getting wet in the rain and getting a longer break, we began to get cold, and that's not a great thing because you don't really have time to warm up, and you have to ride hard right after you're resting or cold, and it's a hard start. The most important thing, of course, is that the person that was carried out, I've heard that they were fine and able to walk, and there has been no injuries, no serious injury to that person. And at stage 8 it went really bad for me. I was getting tired, and then when I was riding the stage, there was a gap between the tape, and I took a turn in that gap out of the track, and then I had to find my way back on the track again, and it just confused me, and it was also quite a long stage. It was the longest stage I believe, and then at the end I had some bad luck and fell off the bike. It was very muddy, and not really as it was in training days. So I fell off the bike, and then I tried to ride it again, and then I ran a little bit towards the end. Stage 9, that was the most technical stage and toughest stage, especially at the end of the day when you're tired and have not much energy left in the tank. So
It sound right, boy.
at the beginning of that stage, there was a small drop continued by a small off-camber with some roots. And I didn't go particularly fast on that one. I stuck my foot out and just tried to roll it without slipping too much. And yeah, it went alright because I managed to clear it, but I probably lost some time at the beginning there. And then we came to the sharp off-camber turn, which everyone was looking at from the spectators. And that went really good. I managed to get the off-camber on as high as possible and just roll through that turn without any mistakes. And then it continued into the gnarly drop, which not everyone committed to or could commit to. And I managed to clear that as well. I cased it, but still, I took the gnarly drop and continued. So yeah, that went really great. And the crowd was cheering. It was super good atmosphere, and yeah, just a nice stage to have cleared that well. I think I improved quite a bit with my results. I was 19th out of 52, I believe. So that's a significant improvement on my results, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to the next Trailcups. Thanks for watching. Cheers. See you next time.